How's it going, racers? We are going ahead with the Gazoo Racing round 5. I'm actually a little tight in the seat here. There we go. Get a little more comfortable. Um, so this is a race that should give us the new GR Corolla that was in this recent update. We have not had the opportunity to buy the car yet, so this is the first and only way currently to get it. But it should be for free. It's definitely feeling like it's in stock form. We've got sport hard tires on it, so it should be an interesting race in terms of everybody slipping around. Whoop. Didn't get any practice in, but that's okay. It shouldn't matter your position on this. It's just a matter of running this race, and hopefully we get a good position anyway. I'm hoping to bump myself up into the prize money a little bit deeper. I think I'm at like 2.5 million right now once this series ends. I didn't really participate in many of these races, so it's not something you necessarily need to be super competitive in. Just participation alone kind of bumps you up those markers, at least currently. Got some warm-up. Warm-up's already timed out. It's got 12 laps, 5 minutes for qualifying. I didn't even check the rules. I don't think there's going to be a pit or anything like that. They don't typically have those. Yeah. Nothing required. Grid start, 12 laps. 1 times fuel and tires. Yeah, we're not going to burn through anything. No required pits that I see, so this is just going to be a flat race where we're running 12 laps and hopefully end up in good shape. I don't know why the warm-up lap is even there. I mean, they don't give you time to actually do anything, so I never really enter into it. Okay. We are ready for qualifying. I still feel a little close. That's a little better. I don't know if it allows for the clutch to be... Actually, we don't get the stick either. So I imagine there's no clutch. And... And I slid across that line, so we're not going to get a good first lap. All right. We are mainly running this one for completion. Just to get the free car. Now, normally with a race like this, you can actually kind of practice a little bit more so on your own. I like to set up my practices, like basically build a custom race, so I'm at least making some money. And you can get an idea of what the tire wear is going to be, that sort of thing. It's not going to be a factor here, just with the simple fact that it's all one-time wear and one-time fuel. But it kind of would have been nice to get a better idea of how this car actually performs. I thought about building up a Yaris, but I just kind of let it go. I don't know that that penalty really hurt us too much. Good Lord, this car slides out on you pretty easily. Although this is a stock car too. I don't really spend a whole lot of time in any of the cars that I purchase in stock form. I'm sure this thing will be a beast once you build it up. And this is the I think it's a Morozo edition. I might not be saying that. I don't quite remember what it's called. But it's a four-door factory Toyota that you buy brand new. And it's four doors with no rear seats. So kind of a strange car. If you were able to see back there, there's no back seats. I'll take another peek back so you can kind of take a look. And this is the way they come. This is the way they come sitting in the showroom. No rear seats. Even though it's got four doors. Oh, I like that flash to... Okay, yeah, this is going to be a corner I'm going to need to figure out. Car gets light on the top of that hill, and with these sports hard tires, it is just ready to slide. So you put a little bit of steering input in, and it just ice skates off the track. You can see this is a car that was designed for the American market, just that we're sitting on the left-hand side of the vehicle. This was kind of the answer to why don't we get the Yaris. It does have a stick, so it'd be nice if they actually let us use it, but we'll do that once we get our hands on the car itself. I haven't really driven the Yaris, so I'm curious if it actually has back seats, because, I mean, normally... going off. Normally that's a four-seat, economy car. But the GR obviously makes it a different animal. We dead last? I think we're last of anyone that actually tried. Nope. They did try, or one of them tried. We're going to have to figure out how not to slide on that first section. Can't see if they have door handles on those. Oh, we got red seat belts. That's interesting. Very complex steering wheel. Got phone options. Looks like lane assist. That's a lot going on for a performance car. So it looks like the pole position was 1:30 and we have 12 laps. So it should be a relatively quick race. I wonder how they assign the numbers on the doors here. Let's see what we are. We have I think is that me? Alright, 12. Let's see if we can actually move up a couple positions and actually get into 12th spot. Oh, this is a... Now with these standing starts, I try to hold the handbrake. I think that's... I don't know if everyone knows to do that, but it's just a good way to kind of bring the RPMs up without losing points for jumping the start. This car especially feels loose for an all-wheel drive car. Trying to find a way to smooth it out around these corners. And it's got a G meter in the middle there. You can get an idea of what you're actually doing. I think if you were able to pay attention to that a little better, you could probably use this car to fine-tune your driving techniques. Oh, overshot that. I actually recovered there pretty well in my own mind. I just need to slow this car down. I'm just so used to driving fully modded cars that these things are not performing the way that I would expect. I'm used to just like throwing these things into the corner and braking hard, having plenty of grip and plenty of feedback on the steering. This car is just a little soft. And it's interesting because, like, even in the wheel, it feels soft in the wheel. Like, I don't feel the usual jerkiness that I'm used to. It just kind of fades out. There we go again. Get a couple penalties here for that. That's some well-deserved penalty right there. So even with that penalty, it was better than the overreaction I was wanting to put into it and sliding the car out. I didn't want to spin us. This is where I typically slide way too hard. See if we can get grip going around that corner. Trying to be a lot more delicate in my inputs. It seems to be treating this car a lot better. Until I can build in the harsher suspension and, you know, stickier tires. Being a little bit smoother on the braking and a little bit smoother on the steering seems to be definitely giving this car a lot more stability. And in the first sector, we already shaved 2 seconds, so that's good. All right. Yeah, I'm almost like slowing my mind intentionally to match the pace of the car. Because this, I mean, it's a performance car, but it's also, you know, I'm used to building track weapons and having, you know, 500 to 1,000, 2,000 horsepower with full race suspension and setups like that. So this thing is just made as a I mean, it's almost a track car right out of the factory, but it's also a little softer, and these tires aren't giving it any kind of love, so going a little softer into the corners is definitely giving it a lot more speed on the overall lap time. And I hit the brakes a little too hard there. If you just get a little too aggressive, it locks up that back end. I try to get on the brakes hard in the beginning and then easing off of them. That way maybe I can go a little deeper into the corner with some speed. Really close to the limit of what this car likes. That I don't feel like I cut that hard. I'm also kind of curious as to whether or not this car will get the 2JZ motor as an engine swap right away. I know the Nismo car got the R32 from Nismo got an engine swap within like a week of its release, or I think it was the next update, so it was like within an update, so that's about a month. But you know, the Yaris has the 2JZ swap available. I haven't messed with that because I've had two of the engines from back when you could watch the Mazda video over and over, the rotary engine, and keep getting more and more swaps. I didn't max out the original engine release engines or whatever. I didn't get enough for everything. I cheated a little, which it is what it is, but I didn't do it too much, and because of that, I've been holding off on doing anything with the 2JZs, and haven't really gotten back around to it, even though now you can just purchase the engines. There we go again. I'm cutting that corner, I guess. But I'm actually wondering if this car will end up getting that almost right away. I don't know when they actually give you the vehicle. It might be tomorrow. I don't think it's right after the race, because that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. But if it is, we'll try to check it out and see if that engine swap is part of the initial release. They didn't mention it in the notes, so it may. I'm guessing it's not. But but I would expect it to be something coming down the pipeline. Had a car shoot up on our tail. I don't know if we're getting ready to get lapped or if that was drift. Kind of comfortable in my lap times now. I mean, I'm not really hurting the way I was initially. So maybe he's picking up how to drive this car as well. I don't think I was getting lapped because he went sideways and went off the track, so that doesn't seem like the first place driver to me. See him on the horizon there in the mirror. We haven't gotten out of his life, but I'm not pushing on any of the other competitors either, so we're definitely not on par with the elites running this course right now. Two laps to go. He's not too far behind us. I don't think he's a threat of overtaking, but it looks like he got a grip on how to drive this car as well. Final lap. Now, if you made it this far, I mean, we definitely would love to have you on as one of the subscribers. We release Monday roulette tickets where we open up all the tickets for the week at once, so you can kind of see the trend instead of, you know, just seeing one ticket at a time, where it's kind of hard to remember the good ones and easy to remember the bad ones. And then Fridays we release videos as well, usually reviews. I'm trying to do a top 5 money grind methods, so that should be coming up here in the next week or so, and I'd just love to have you on as a member. But I appreciate the ones I already have, and either way, this is a good race to do. It'll give you a free car, supposedly. We haven't seen it yet, but we just finished the race, so it's hard to discount it. They're usually pretty good with that sort of thing. Let's go ahead and take a quick look and see if we can see in the notes when to expect this car. Oh, sweet, see, 3.3 million. So that, yeah, that bumped me up. That was what I was hoping to see. I could still go back down to bronze, but there's not as many people participating in these things, so it's pretty easy to get yourself up into those higher brackets. Hopefully I stay up there, and that's another 3 million that'll be coming to me. I think this is the last race in this series. Let's check the event schedule. Yeah, I think that's it. So that'll be a $3 million bump. Plus, you should be getting that car for free. Let's go ahead and double check the notes. It's not in my inventory yet. Yeah. So let's back out and see when it says we'll actually get the car. Be available. Will also be available to test drive in practice mode once the server maintenance on Monday, August 7th has completed. So we're well beyond that. Car will be delivered on the 28th. Okay, so tomorrow. Register a time in the points ranking any round to use their online ID will receive this car as a gift. So yeah, we should see it tomorrow morning, and we'll check then. Hopefully I remember what I want to check then to see if it has an engine swap available. I don't believe it will yet. Let's see, I know they've started listing the engine swaps, which is nice. You used to have to go online to find this. So yeah, GT Auto engine swaps. Yeah, they don't have it listed. I don't expect it to be in this round, but I do expect that it'll be available as an engine swap relatively quickly. I think by the next update, we're going to end up seeing the 2JZ as an option for this car, just like you see in the Yaris, and we'll have to do some reviews on them as well. I think I have two 2JZ motors ready for swap, and then the others I can purchase. I don't think they're all that expensive. Relatively speaking. So Tuning parts. Where's my 2J? 2Js. Yeah, I have two of them. And this goes into, I believe, it goes into the Scion. It's not a Scion anymore. The FRS, the Toyota FRS, and the Subaru BRZ. It goes into the Yaris, I know for sure. And there was a fourth one that it went into as well. I think it was a Sylvia. I don't remember which one, but that'll be 4 engines that we would have needed. That's why I haven't messed with them yet. But now that you can purchase them, no big deal. And then if it does go into this Corolla, that'll be a fifth vehicle that can accept that motor. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you are having a great weekend and continue to do so. And we will catch you on the next one.